I know, guys. I know how I look. It's not pretty, but what is up? Welcome back to more CS News. We have S1mple talking to us, giving a few thoughts on his Falcons debut, which we already showed you guys some of the highlights. Unfortunately for Team Falcons, during the Thunderpip World Championship group stage, they will not be one of the 4 finals teams going through. They go 0-4 in map count. They lose first out to 3D Max, and then eventually to Virtus Pro. Not necessarily your easiest teams, but maybe could have at least picked up a map, and probably about the expectations people had set for them. It was a rough opening map for S1mple, but aside from that, he showed some highlights, and at least in my opinion, you guys can leave yours down below, he showed up pretty well. Like, he had some highlights.
Single with Jocko and Lucky ready to retake. There is a kit on Jocko, but with 8 HP on that kit, it could be very awkward. He's now shown his position, though. There is a wallbang possibility through these walls, don't forget. One bullet hasn't connected with Jocko, though, and that can make it so awkward. And now, fresh reload. They have to stick it. He's taken Jocko off of it. Hang on.
He's done it.
Lucky. Oh, so much damage done. He's picked up the kit. It's going to be so close. S1mple.
Oh! Yeah, he's done it. There he goes. A 1v2 for the ace clutch. And bound for the return of the king. That's why you want to see him back in the server. That's the impact he can bring in. We're not even going to look at the kills. We're just going to look at him. Okay, there you go. You give him that single AK, that singular rifle of hope.
Was going to get picked up. Snappy cannot hold on forever. Fame and Flit have traded back, but S1mple still in the back of the site. As Fame gets picked up, it's down to a 3 versus 2 for Falcons, and 2 more CTs are also on the way. They've got to get up this bomb and get it down very soon. S1mple challenging, Vin's a fight onto Flit as a double for the man, and James Orp is also overwhelmed by...
But it was also following this first series, and S1mple on Telegram saying, bad start, but don't forget that we trained for about 10 days together, that being prac with the new team and Falcons. Lots of mistakes in the majority, but nothing new. The process of preparation and error correction takes time. We'll play the second official game in a couple of hours. Thanks to everyone for the support. And I don't think it's far-fetched to say they were pretty far from getting things rolling against VP, but when you face off against a top 10 team in the world, even though you slot S1mple in, it was going to be a long stretch. And they had some pivotal moments there. There was a few rounds where, like, maybe they could have taken the map if they had edged it out, but VP pretty much leading the whole way throughout that series, but still some good highlights for a guy like S1mple. So we await to see what this Team Falcons roster can do, and can they make the Shanghai Major? I think I would presume what a lot of your answers are going to be after that showing, but they still do have some time, I believe a couple of months, to practice together, to get things going, and before they say hello to Nico in 2025. It just got to be difficult as a roster when you know the changes are probably happening. I can't imagine it's an easy situation to be in for Team Falcons, and we'll see how things go. Speaking of maybe not so easy of situations, it was actually Nitr0 in the news this past week for a tweet that he made public, and also Dust2 had covered about maybe some hardship going his way, but he has now also clarified at least a few of these things as well. As he himself had tweeted out, one of the worst days in my entire life, at least they qualified for Pro League, thank God, hugged your loved ones. And it was after this where Dust2 had written an article about this with his permission. They got his permission to post this, just so you guys know. I understand where the community is coming from. You guys are diehard, you guys are great, but they got the permission of Nitr0 to even post this in the first place. And following all of that, he gave us an update saying thank you to those who reached out. The situation is looking a lot better. And we don't need to know that situation. I don't want to know the situation, but as of me recording, it seems like at least somewhat of a good update for Nitr0. Wish him nothing but the best over there. Maybe a cool situation we got going on is over there at Sentinels CS. Now, this was actually teased a couple weeks ago. They love to troll over there, but Sentinels maybe eyeing profitability as an esports organization this upcoming year, which is great because last time we talked about Sentinels, they weren't doing too hot, and they still got a lot of the big names out there, and they have a huge draw on the esports scene. I will not doubt them when it comes to that. They know also how to run things on social media, where I was like, hey, I would love to support a Sentinels CS team, and then maybe we're getting the CEO involved, the CEO who also loves to trash talk against G2, and the CS community should love that. As Zelsus and the Sentinels boys, they get in on this and had a little bit of a troll back and forth with me. I mean, hey, I would love to see that roster even try and make a major or go for an open circuit event. Would they ever do it? Probably not. Would it be fun to watch? Yeah, it would just be $1 million match to get those guys to all show up to play CS again. But still, would you guys like to see Sentinels in CS? Maybe some Sentinel stickers. They got a powerful brand, at least when it comes to Valorant and the FPS game. They certainly know well. I personally would love to see it. All right, some last news for all of you guys. Not necessarily breaking news. You guys, I struggle with breaking news. All right, I'm too busy drinking coffee. The Zeus apparently very much broken in game as it gives the shocked animation, but is not actually giving players the kill. Have you guys experienced this or not? It was all over Reddit by multiple accounts. Seems to be an ongoing issue. And that is all I got for you guys today. Maybe a second video today, maybe another video tomorrow morning. Thank you all for watching. Thanks to all of you guys who've been sending me CS clips in my DMs on Twitter. I really do appreciate that. Makes my job very easy to cover the news for you guys each and every day. So until next time, thanks for subbing as well. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Take care.